challenging, explorative, if that means exploring things, and fun, pure fun. Oh, well, it'd have to be robot, rabbit, carrot. It was exciting to sing when nobody knew it was me, and also that nobody was looking at me. You know, it's very difficult to explain, but when you know millions of people are looking at you on a camera, you kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of, it does something to your brain. You're very aware of yourself and your movements, how your hands move, how your face moves. And so to cut that out, it was an interesting thing to take that out of, you know, the experience of singing. But I have to say, I'm glad to get the mask off again and get my proper face back on. So Robo Bunny for me, we were presented with different sort of options for the costumes, and Robo Bunny to me was very exciting. At the time I was like, oh my God, what if the bunny had one voice, singing voice, and the robot had another? So that's where that idea kind of came from, and the team thankfully embraced it. Then the idea of the bunny's mouth moving came along. So not only do I normally sing with a mic in my hand and that's it. So now I've got, like, this is actually quite heavy on my shoulders. Then I had this mechanism in my hand to move the bunny's mouth. I was also doing live vocals, and the songs we picked were big sing songs. So there was so many more layers, and I did find it difficult and it was challenging, but that's what I came here for, to challenge myself to do something new and to just have fun in that. And thankfully I achieved all of those things, you know. The secret's difficult. We're very busy at the moment in Westlife world, and so to be coming over here on our days off from the band, you know, and all the boys are flying back to Ireland, and I'm like, oh, I think I might just stay in London to do shopping. That's what I said one day. Another day I was like, oh, I'm going to go and see the dentist another day, and you know, and it just, yeah, it feels weird. There's a guilt element to not telling people, but the payoff is that, you know, when everyone sees it on TV, that everyone will get the big surprise. And if there's any show that you can ever be dishonest to your family and friends about, it's the fact that you're on this show, because it's all about the fun of taking the mask off at the end and seeing who it is, you know. The best thing about doing this show was there's a huge side to me, you know, almost like what I've always done has been the tip of the iceberg. Like, I love comedy, I love so many different types of singing, you know. I love challenging my voice and going places I never thought I would go with it. So, you know, the bunny really allowed me to bring out my kind of comedy side. You know, I love having a laugh more than anything. It's the best medicine of all time. So I never thought I'd have a part or a situation performance-wise that I could bring that in, and it's been so much fun. I'm bringing out like influences from Sesame Street and Avenue Q and all sorts of stuff like that. So that's been fun, and also, you know, I'm singing sort of in all sorts of different ways. I sung Phantom of the Opera, which is quite operatic and theatrical. Then, you know, I sang a Whitney Houston song, which is a very high sort of female song, and I sung it in her key as well. And you know, so there's lots of challenges, but for me, at this age, at this stage in my life, I just want to do new things. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm 40 now, I can just relax, you know. It's all about like keeping going and trying new stuff.